Hey, welcome to Only on Fridays, brought to you by Entertainment Brand and Business. My name is Andrew Bempa. I'll let the rest introduce themselves.
I am Riyadh.
Manuel.
I'm Charlie.
And we are Only on Fridays. And gentlemen, we got to start talking about the biggest news that came out this past weekend with the Oscars. You had Best Picture won by The Shape of Water. You had Original Screenplay won by Get Out, as well as Kobe Bryant's Dear Basketball winning Best Animated Short Film. First NBA player to win an Oscar, and another thing to add to his legacy of overrated players.
Stop.
Let's start off with talking about a movie we actually all watched, which was Best Original Screenplay won by Get Out, directed by Jordan Peele, which, by the way, was the first African American director to win Best Original Screenplay. Your thoughts? I got the reference. I just got the reference.
He's got the reference.
I just got the reference.
No, it's something that something. This is an award that this movie deserves to win. You know, starting from the Golden Globes. You know, what I'm saying, like, it's just something that has been. All I'm saying, this is just something like a wave that came on because of the Black Panther came out, and now it's just like Black people are just winning now. Just like we're just about to win it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, exactly. We're just gonna kill it. It's our year. This is our year. That's all I'm saying. It's gonna be our year. We said it was Get Out. And then the next thing, Black Panther is gonna be just steamrolling through all the awards. Hopefully.
Do any of y'all remember seeing Get Out in commercials? Because I remember when I first saw it, I thought it was like a joke of a movie because you never saw anything like it. I didn't think it was an actual movie.
I thought it was a skit.
Yeah, me too.
By Key and Peele. I thought it was a skit. I was like, oh, it's not a movie. And they're like, no, come in theaters near you. I'm like, what? I was like, you're serious about? I was like, wow.
But it's Peele? What? Nah.
I was like, that was
It's not a real movie. Can't be.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I was thinking.
Because it felt like it was like, I thought it was like a skit because Key and Peele, that's the kind of stuff that they usually do on their skits.
Yeah, exactly.
So I was like, I'm gonna pull it.
It's like a black person going into the middle of nowhere where it's only him and a whole bunch of other white people. Like you've never seen any other film like it.
Yeah.
I mean, which is probably why it won Best Original Screenplay
Exactly.
as well.
I was just waiting for Michael Keaton to
Just
walk
pop
out
in.
the whole
He's like, it was me the entire time. Jokes on you. Nah, man. But a movie deserves all the accolades it got.
Yeah.
And I wish you one more, but you know, we'll take this. We'll take this win for now.
Yeah.
You gotta start somewhere.
Yeah,
And
that's
just
true.
keep on racks and racks.
I thought it was a dope movie. I watched it a bunch of times after it came out. Like the one part that I still remember is like the scene where he's like in the girlfriend's like closet, like looking at the pictures and stuff, and he finds out that she's been dating like black people.
all the former
Dude,
boyfriends coming out.
oh my god,
Oh,
that part freaked me out because I
Yeah.
knew it was like one of those scenes where someone comes up behind the main character.
By the way,
Grab
that's when I started knowing that the girl, like, she wasn't a good, like she wasn't good.
Yeah.
Like, they made her seem out to be good, but some people.
I
didn't.
knew she wasn't
They
good
always
when she
do that.
started eating cereal without milk. That was some weird stuff.
You don't trust those people.
What was that?
Wait.
There's people you don't trust. People who put the milk first before the cereal. Who eat the
I
cereal with
put my
the
milk first before this.
No, what? How do you know how much milk you gotta put in?
You put the milk before the cereal?
I prefer
The consistency.
I
You need
prefer
more
the
cereal than milk.
initially dry, and I dip it in.
Oh, what are
control
you
how
doing?
How much?
I don't trust you
moisturize-
anymore, man.
It actually.
You
is.
put the milk before the cereal. Oh my god.
Dude,
Sometimes
so-
I don't even use milk.
Oh, and the guy that
Stop, y'all.
who played Snoop Dogg in what is it? What's that one movie that just came out?
Shoot. Oh, you're not talking about NWA, right?
Yeah, NWA.
Oh, yeah.
That guy
or
was
Straight Outta Compton. Straight Outta
Dude,
Compton. My bad.
that freaked me out. Like when I saw him at the party and stuff, and he was just like so nice and stuff. I was like, there is like they're brainwashing people. Like something's
You
going
knew
on.
something
like,
was wrong.
Yeah.
Like when he came in for the dab.
And then
Okay. How you doing?
He
Stick shift.
He went for the stick shift. He went for the stick shift, man.
First gear.
Exactly.
Only first
And
gear.
also a freaking middle-aged black man just running in the middle of the night.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god.
Jesse
That-
Owens.
No, the worst part was like with the lady that was in the window.
Oh yeah, when she came out.
Oh
the
my goodness.
That actually
Dude,
scared me.
when
That
he
actually
like
scared
checked his phone because it kept getting unplugged and shit.
Yeah.
That was freaky.
Yeah. it
Oh
was.
my goodness.
Like,
I cannot deal with people
Never
staring
go
at me
in the
like
middle of
that.
nowhere.
And
Never.
then the deer head at the end, that was pretty good.
Oh, yeah,
like
symbolic.
bringing it back. Yep.
Yeah.
How did you feel about like her reaction in the beginning of the film when she was talking to the cop? I thought she was like just trying to like be cool, like telling off the cop and stuff.
I thought so too, but
Yeah.
then you probably read the same thing I read, where it's like he didn't want his identity
Yeah.
to be revealed to the cop, so yeah, that's why he didn't want him to share any information.
Yeah, dude.
Oh man,
I
great.
mean,
Y'all
And then
and
his
your
best
conspiracy
friend.
His best friend made the movie.
Oh,
though.
that was the best part.
He was needed
Yeah.
for that comedic
Yup.
relief. He was needed
Yep.
for that
He
comedic
was like, "Told you so, told you so."
You going to my house?
Like he really made the movie feel like it was down to earth again.
Yeah.
Just because like
Definitely.
he really put it all in perspective.
Come
Like,
on.
That was a
man.
very Key and Peele thing to do.
Yes.
very true. Very true.
Going to the lion's den, man. Jesus.
Dude.
I mean, the thing is, I mean, you could tie it up to like when we were at Tech.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like being around all those white people.
95+%.
Exactly.
Damn.
like that kind of surrounding you, and you would like understand. Well,
Pretty
the
much in the
brainwashing
woods.
kind of thing. Like you kind of assimilate into
Yeah, that's
into what
true.
they're doing,
That's
and then you
true.
just like forget who you really are, where you're from,
That
and
is
just do
very
what they
true.
do. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, it's I could see that. I mean, like we almost kind of like experienced that when we were at Tech.
Yeah.
You could see that happening. You're just like they're just assimilating what's going
That's
on
what
here.
made the movie
Yeah.
so interesting
You know
to
what
me,
I'm saying?
because it just brushed on so many social topics that
Yeah.
are going on in the country, especially when it comes to like racial dynamics. And
Yeah,
everything as
and like
well.
closet racists, like
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
the artist,
I would have voted
the
for
blind
Obama
painter,
a third time.
the blind painter, like the old dude
Yeah.
that was trying to take his body.
Exactly.
Like
Oh.
I thought he was like the coolest
Me
dude,
too.
and then he just wants his body.
Yeah.
like that's
Just
so
like everybody
freaky.
else just wanted his body.
That's so freaky.
We gotta take the pictures, man. Wake them
Yo,
up.
but speaking of that, like, do you guys feel that Get Out should have won for Best Picture over The Shape of Water? It was a tough field with Get Out, Shape of Water, Dunkirk, Lady
Dunkirk was
Bird.
really good.
Dunkirk, I heard. I haven't seen it, but I heard it was a really, really good movie.
I heard
It
the
was
soundtrack
fantastic.
for
The
it.
I was-
soundtrack
oh
was
It
my
actually
phenomenal.
did win for
I've been
Best
trying to
Soundtrack.
watch
It
Dunkirk.
actually
I need to
did
watch
win for Best
Dunkirk.
Soundtrack.
Dude,
Yeah,
and
that
like
was
the
really
sound effects, like just like
It did win for
encompass
Best
your-
Soundtrack.
like,
so.
Yeah.
dude, it was solid. I thought the film quality was next to none as well. The topic though, like for me, like although it was like really like serious and like well done, like what put together, like it didn't like matter to me, like personally, like
Are you
'cause
not into army movies? Or?
I mean, no, well, I don't know.
well,
I like Forrest Gump.
Not army movie.
Does not count.
I'm joking.
Yeah,
I like Inglourious
I'm
Bastards.
Just keep your head down.
Okay,
Shane.
no, but Dunkirk was solid. I got a chance to watch Shape of Water. That was just beautiful. Like I thought it was beautifully done. The characters were great. Like you got to like get to know everybody, and there was like a really good bad guy. Like there's this one scene where the bad guy like goes to the bathroom and he washes his hands, then pees, and then he walks out the door. And before he walks out the door, he tells the cleaning lady, so the main character that's mute,
Yeah.
he tells the lady like, there's two people in this world, people that wash their hands before they pee and people who wash their hands after they pee. So he was like trying to get off this idea like, like he's a clean,
Shit.
like his body's clean even if he urinates and stuff like that.
Wait, he washed his hands before he.
Yeah.
Why the fuck did you wash your hands?
No, but his idea is like, okay, I'm trying to stay clean from the world around me, but I'm not clean.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I get
Oh
it.
my
I
God.
get it.
Like, wait,
And then there's this one
That's
scene,
so nasty.
dude.
who's
And
in the movie?
I don't know.
Because I want to
I
make
don't
sure I
know.
never shake his hand.
It's like
Well, let me tell you one thing. You probably wouldn't want to shake his hand because there's this there's this scene, well, where he gets his finger cut off, and throughout the whole movie, he like restitched his finger back to his hand, but it didn't like actually like mend. So like you just see it constantly like progressively like get like more and more black and dead and just like gooey. And actually, at the end of the film, sorry for spoilers, but it's just so dope. like he like squeezes it
Oh.
and like just all this goo
Oh.
comes. Yeah,
No.
dude, that
No.
that was disgusting.
Now,
Like-
Riyadh, I hate to break this to you, but that's the little thing called movie magic. He actually does still have that finger.
No, stop.
I don't even want to imagine that in my head.
Oh,
But-
God.
But it was beautiful. Like, the music was fantastic, and
Yeah.
there's this one scene, and like, I'm not saying I'm into this, but like, the main character, the mute lady, and this like monster fish person like have sex,
Monster
but like they
fish.
have to like they have to like fill up her like bathroom, like her whole bathroom in
With
water,
water.
so they
Wait,
can
how does she breathe though?
he gives her gills, or like I guess like his powers allow her to breathe
Oh
underwater.
well, of course he would give her gills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Jesus Christ.
that was intense. But it was
Pretty
just
decent.
it was great. And
What is the movies we've never heard of that win at the Oscars all the time? What is
To
that?
be fair, The Shape of Water was in theater.
And all I'm
do they-
saying
I have
is,
never seen a
I
commercial
just
for it.
like
It's
when I
never
went to
been
go
on
see
Facebook.
it, I didn't know about it. I just went straight to the film. I was like, I want to watch a movie tonight. Let's watch whatever. And I just looked on Fandango, and I just picked one, and that's what it was.
True.
Wait, you
great.
went to the AMC theater?
Yeah, I was like, I want to go
Wait.
to the movies one day.
People actually just trust Fandango on movie choices?
No, I just like picked one that was available at the time because I think I watched it like super late.
Oh,
So-
okay.
But yeah, no, I loved it. But I thought like I would personally watch Get Out way more.
Yeah.
And you did watch Get Out
It's-
more.
Exactly. So
And that's why Get Out should have won.
maybe. I don't know.
Any discussion.
Speaking of things that won that maybe shouldn't have won,
Well,
According to Andrew,
according to Andrew.
yeah. Kobe Bryant.
you guys are misconstruing me. Not
He's a
saying
legend.
Why
dude.
you hating
He's a
on
legend.
Kobe?
Not saying Kobe Bryant did not deserve an award for best animated short film with Dear Basketball. I'm just saying, as a basketball player,
You think
overrated.
he's overrated.
But watching the animated
But his
short
5
film,
rings ain't got nothing to do. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do it.
I think the
right now.
fact that he wrote a whole short film just about himself is kind
well,
of like...
to be
No,
fair, it
it
wasn't
wasn't
about
about
himself.
his
It was
kind of
about the game.
It was about the game of
basketball and
basketball.
what it meant to
It was like
means to
Dear
him.
Basketball, like you know,
It's almost like if someone were to write like something just
For
about
a
their
lover.
passion, like
Yeah.
as far as how much they love music, how much.
It's like
Yeah.
okay, like I don't know, like somebody fall in love and you just like, dear, you know, it's like
Yeah,
writing a
yeah.
love letter.
But, like-
It's literally a love letter.
It was. It was
In
a love letter
motion.
to basketball.
Yeah.
It's a little weird that, like, you're winning an award for that. Like, just for
I mean, he-
writing something about yourself. Like,
It
Well,
wasn't about himself. It was
I mean,
about basketball. It was about his love for
Also,
basketball.
yeah. Sometimes it's great, like when someone can just open up like that and just give you something so like intimate like that. Like the first thing I thought about when I was watching it was like the old like short stories that I would have to read in like high school, middle school, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like the Harlem stuff, like where there's lots of movement and color, and like the music's like fantastic, and it was really intimate because like it was focused on like stories that like related to like everyday people, and like his story was, although like he became like an NBA player, like it's still like relatable and really intimate for people that like love the sport, and I think that's who he was
And
trying to
going beyond
write
just
it
like
for.
loving the sport, just on how the sport made him feel.
Yeah.
It makes it relatable.
Yes,
as well.
he wasn't talking about the fame. He was talking about how it actually influenced him. How to,
His life was
Yeah.
basketball.
I actually kind of think, like, he might have piggybacked off of that idea from Finding Vincent. Because, like, Finding Vincent was hella promoted and everyone was going crazy about it because it literally did the same thing,
Yeah.
except for instead of being sketches, each frame of the film was, like, painted by a different artist. And it was, like, just telling the story of Vincent van Gogh's life.
yeah.
And each artist painted in Vincent van Gogh style. So, like,
Oh, that's really cool.
yeah, so, like, I sort of feel like I didn't hear about Dear Basketball until after Finding Vincent came
Well,
out. Like,
well, the thing is, like, I've heard. I mean, it's when he actually released a short film. It was all over ESPN. He did tours on ESPN on all sports
Yeah.
channels. That if you follow sports like
Yeah.
that, like it was like on Bleacher Report, everything like
Yeah, man.
Kobe Bryant's short film Dear Basketball. Like we knew about it. Like me,
Yeah.
I knew about it. I don't know if you Andrew, you know.
I heard about it. Yeah.
We knew about it when it came out. So like it was for you guys. If you guys are not really involved in the sport was like that, but like we knew about it when it came out. So like, majority of people who watch sports knew about the short film when it came out. So like
Yeah.
it wasn't something new that just came out, but it was like it's been there for a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah.
Also, like I think that it's also important to know that even though it might seem like another art piece or whatever, it's still an art piece, and like the fact that he
true.
went out of his way to like put out something like that,
That was good.
like, and it's good. Like
It was good.
people can like copy other artists and then like just do a terrible job, but like he did a great
it
job.
actually did
So,
turn out.
Yeah.
Like it was a nice video. I just
Exactly.
That's a good one.
were you like touched by it at all, or?
I mean, the entire time I was watching it, I just couldn't get Finding Vincent out of my head because I was like, I've seen this
Man.
before. Like,
Wow.
True, but we haven't seen it, so I haven't seen it. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
That's true.
I would recommend it to anybody that hasn't seen it. I think the music's fantastic and the visuals are great. And
It's on Netflix,
only
right?
6 minutes.
It's
right?
only 5
So-
minutes 22 seconds. You can find
There
it
we
on
go.
YouTube.
22
YouTube.
seconds. So,
Exactly.
yeah. It's on YouTube.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Good word. Good word.
we're on YouTube.
Well, that's it.
Yeah, right.
That's it for Only on Fridays. But before we leave, we have to announce some changes that's going to be done to the Only on Fridays format, in which we're planning to do it twice a week, or twice a month, I should say. We're still going to provide you Only on Fridays, just a little bit less often. But in substitute for that, you're just going to see more videos with just a few of us outside of the Only on Fridays format, just so you as the audience and viewers can know us a little bit more. Do you guys want to add anything to that?
No, but I just want to let you know, because I didn't know who was in The Shape of Water. I'm gonna make sure that we get a link to the IMDb page for that, so you can know. So.
Nice. And then on that note, we out.
Yeah.
Peace.
I was trying not to do this thing, but I did.
Can't do it. Wakanda. Wakanda.